Hi guys, welcome back. Another episode with, your gal Jenny here, flying solo without my gal Tiffany. Oh, we miss our girl Tiffany, but I have more great moms with me this week. But we are at a new facility. We are in South County this week at Center St. Louis, and we are with the Southside Prospects. So I have a few moms that are going to chat with me this week. I have Allie, and I have Christy, and I have Alexis, and we are here. It's kind of fun. We are going to talk from one end of the spectrum to the next. We have little bitty from 5U all the way up to high school. So we're just going to do a little bit of baseball mom chat, talk a little bit about things that we love about being baseball mom, talk a little bit about things that maybe drive us crazy about being baseball moms, all the things. So I'm going to start with Allie. Tell me, because is this your first that is doing baseball?
Yes.
So you are new to the, oh boy.
Oh,
so
yeah.
This is your first go round.
Yes, first
being
select.
a baseball mom.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so of select. And so tell me something. What are you learning about it? What is something that you're starting to see? What are things you're learning? What are you liking about it? What is scaring the heck out of you?
Yeah, I really love that my son gets to get all his energy out. He loves baseball and will play it all day, every day if he had the opportunity. So just looking forward to practices. The practice is an hour and a half, so it's a little long for me. But other than that, I mean, he enjoys every minute of it. So it could be 3 hours, he'd be fine with it. But I haven't really found anything I don't like yet about it. They love it. So.
Good. And I guess I got to think back here, because this takes me back a little bit, because I have 3 boys and my youngest is 15U. So I got to think about this. So we're still 5U.
So it's technically 6U.
Okay.
Because they all should be, I guess, 6 by the time they start.
So is
in
it
the spring.
coach pitch or
No,
is
I
it
think it's machine pitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they rotate positions still, right? So
yeah, so they'll get a feel of all of what they're going to do. So we'll see what they end up liking the best.
Bless their hearts.
Yeah, it's
so
cute.
Fun.
They're very excited to wear their costumes, is what they call it.
That is so sweet.
Yeah, they're excited.
That reminds me. So, couple questions. Did the moms have a say-so in what kind of costumes they were going to wear, or did the coaches pick them out?
Coaches picked them out. My husband is one of the coaches, so I might have helped.
Okay.
No, they picked it out. So.
Any pinstripes?
No, I don't think so.
Are you team pinstripes or no?
I think they're cool. I like them.
I mean, okay. I just want to see. We're going to have to interview you in 10 years from now, because I'm going to be curious.
If I don't like them. Yeah.
And the white pants.
Yes. I love it. Good times. Okay, so we're going to shift. So this is technically 6U. He's 5, so 6U.
Yes.
So now we are going into high school. So both boys then seniors?
Yep, correct.
Okay, so you guys have been doing this for a little bit longer.
Just a little bit.
Okay, and so both seniors, is that correct? And are they your oldest kiddos, or?
My only. And he's a pitcher, and actually her son is the catcher.
Oh,
and he's a twin.
Fun.
Yeah.
That is so fun.
Yeah, they're best friends, and actually they met through Southside Prospects.
I love it. Mm-hmm. I just saw something the other day on Instagram, and they asked, it was a college team, and they were asking them what position they played, and a majority of them were their outfield, infield, whatever, and they asked, what would you say is the hardest position, to play? And I want to say 90% of them said catcher.
Yep.
The others would say third base, they're a pitcher, a couple of those, but they were all, it was, on the knees and the bending and then, all of that. So it was very interesting, but, well, that's fun. So what would you say? What is something that you love about being a baseball mom? What is something that you think is tough about being a baseball mom? And each of you, I don't care
Yeah.
who answers what order, whatever you.
I will say one of the things that I absolutely love as having an only child, so I've only been through this once, would be seeing him thrive as something that he loves and then has put the work and effort into and is incredibly talented. And then seeing him be able to take that talent to college to play, So I think that's something that I've loved to see him grow throughout the years like that.
Where is he going to go?
So it's still up in the air,
Okay.
but we do have quite a few options.
Okay.
So
Fun. So
Yeah.
narrowing it down.
yeah, if he can make up his mind for a boy,
hard, right?
it is.
Tough
It is.
decision.
It
I
is.
mean-
And the different programs and stuff like that. Yeah.
Very exciting.
Oh yeah.
And what is something you would say is tough about being a baseball mom?
Baseball is a game of failure.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
seeing them have to get back up again, and not be able to fix it for them. And so that is, I think, the hardest part. But something beautiful comes out of that as well. But yeah, I would say that's the hardest.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Absolutely, for sure. What about you? What would you say is something that you love about being a baseball mom?
I have to agree with Alexis. Watching them grow and thrive, but I also, as they get older, I love the competition that they're put up against, because then that makes them want to be better.
Right.
I mean, that gives them the get up and go. They're both now going to go to college. They're going to play ball in college, which at one time I didn't even think that would be an aspiration for Dustin. But now he's like, I want to go. And I'm like, you want to get up at 5 a.m. and you want to do these practices and maybe not. Yes, I do. So it's, watching them grow into adults and find their way.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think, there's a lot of other things they could have gotten into, but at least this is constructive, it's productive, and it's a nice avenue for them to get started in the world as young adults.
I agree. I definitely agree. What do you think is something that is tough about being a baseball mom?
Like she said, watching them fail at times. But you know what? Dustin is that kid. He's got the personality. I don't even know if if they lose 12-0, Dustin's like, okay, it's a game. He just picks it up and he goes on with the next game. And it's like, okay, let's do better this time. He's got a really good personality. He's very positive.
And it's been incredible to see Dustin show up as a leader. I mean, I was with him when he just was in 8th grade. I met him. To see him now as, almost 18 years old, it's pretty incredible. So it's not only my own son that I get to watch grow, but these other boys that become a part of your family, and the families become a part of your family.
Right.
I was going to say, and that's something I think that'll be fun as you're starting out, that is hard to describe, because some of my best friends, that's kind of how it starts. You don't even realize how those bonds start to form, and the friendships and the family that you make by doing this. It is pretty cool. I would say absolutely that is one of the bonuses, is the amount of time you spend with these people. They become more than just fellow teammates. It does become family. So are you guys team pinstripes or no? I know it's funny. You would think that something so silly, but people are either it's a hard yes or a hard no sometimes. It's kind of funny.
Oh yeah. Nope. No pinstripes. We've been there, done that.
So here's something, because of the time difference with your guys' age of kids, what is advice that you would give Allie? Because you would think, oh my gosh, I have so long before, my guy is going to be a senior, but it will happen in a blink. It truly is going to happen quick. And I remember being where you are, and I remember thinking, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Every year would be so excited. And now I'm starting to get emotional about the fact that it's coming to an end soon, and I'm cherishing all these moments because I don't want it to end. What is advice that you would give to her about, because it is hard, the 6 a.m. on a Saturday leaving the house and the scrubbing the pants and the money that you spent, and those hour-and-a-half practices turn into 3-hour practices 2 times a week and 3 times. What is some advice that you would give as a mom starting out at 6U now that you have kiddos that are seniors?
Don't worry about the stains in the white pants. They're just going to keep on coming. No, but I would have to say we've been through a lot of different teams over the years. We've played rec, we've played Legion, we've played select, and I would say Southside was home. It was the coach that, luckily your husband coaches now, but won't forever. And picking a coach that meets the individual player's needs, not just the team's needs, I think would be incredibly important. Andrew Baxter, not a shameless plug, but, he definitely saw my son Keaton for who he was, and has, not put up with stuff, but also allowed things that maybe, an ordinary coach wouldn't because he knows him. So that has been, I think, the best thing out of all these years is seeing him find his team and not give up with it.
Right. Well, Dustin found it too because Dustin had lots of opportunities to go to other teams. Some of the teams are very high-ranking teams around St. Louis, and he stuck with Baxter.
Yeah.
He loved Baxter. He didn't want to lose, and so he's very happy. And so.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think too, things that you find throughout, that's what I was going to say, is that enjoy the ride. I remember being so tired, or, people would say to me, I cannot believe how much money you spend on select ball, this, that, and I wouldn't change it for anything in the world. Some of my favorite memories have been spending time on the sidelines, watching my boys do what they love, traveling to places with some of my favorite people, my family for sure, but the families that, we love, making memories, and I wouldn't trade any of it for, so enjoy the entire ride of doing it. It is the best. And exactly that, finding the team, the organization, a coach that is the right fit, that there is no shame. And if you're somewhere and that is not the right fit for you, that, in this situation, your husband, but he may not be.
Yeah, right.
That it's okay to go somewhere until you find what is the right fit. The beauty of being in a place like St. Louis is there are so many organizations, and there is a great fit for every kiddo and place, and it is not a one-size-fits-all. So just knowing that, find that place that is absolutely the best, fit for your family, your kiddo, and don't stop until you find that.
Right.
So I just want to say thank you guys so much, for coming and hanging with me today. I hope it was not scary.
No,
and
not at
all fun. I
Thank
enjoyed
you.
talking with you guys, and I absolutely, enjoy meeting new people and being able to hear about, people's experiences and their love of being baseball mom, just like me. So thank you guys.
Thank you.
Until next time.